My child, I saw what you did, and I want to tell you something that will make your heart pause for a moment. A wealthy man has already noticed it too. Yes, I placed eyes on you that you couldn't see, and they were watching with intention. This man has resources you've never imagined, but it's not his money that matters to me. It's his heart. And his heart has been deeply moved by something you didn't even do to impress. You did it because your heart was clean, because your intentions were good, because you trusted me. That one act, that one quiet moment when you showed character instead of complaining, when you stayed kind instead of being cruel, it was seen, it felt, and it stirred something in a place no eye could see. Now, something is about to be set in motion for you that no one can stop. Not even you. You weren't trying to be seen. You weren't seeking attention. You weren't chasing applause. You weren't trying to get ahead by force. You weren't pretending. You weren't asking for anything in return. You were just being the version of you that I designed in love. And that's what made heaven stop. That's what made this wealthy man notice. He saw peace in you. He saw light that he couldn't name. He saw depth that he didn't expect. He felt something stir in his spirit. It confused him at first, but I was already whispering, "Help this one." And he listened, slowly, quietly, faithfully, because I stirred him, because I moved his heart, because I marked you for something greater. He will not come with pride. He will not approach with arrogance. He will come with respect. He will come with honor. Because I've shown him who you are. Not just what you look like, but what you carry. What you release when you walk in a room. What you carry when no one is watching. That gentle strength. That quiet power. That grace you don't even realize you wear. I showed him the real you. The one the world tried to overlook. The one you sometimes doubted. The one who kept showing up, even when tired. Kept loving, even when unloved. Kept giving, even when you had little. You did not perform. You did not push. You just stayed close to me. And from that closeness came a fragrance that traveled far. It reached the right heart. And now, the right moment is coming. Not a moment you forced. Not a moment you begged for. But a moment I orchestrated. He will come not just to notice you, but to support you, to cover you, to elevate what I've already placed inside you. He has strength that will meet yours. He has means that will match your mission. He has vision that will make room for yours. He is not perfect, but he is chosen for this part of your story. And he already knows you are different. Not because of how loud you are, but because of how still your spirit remained in the storm. He saw it. He felt it. Even in your silence, your presence spoke. Even in your waiting, you moved something in his world. He doesn't understand it all yet, but I am still speaking to him, still guiding him, still preparing for him, not just to meet you, but to bless you. Not just to see you, but to value you. Not just to admire you, but to walk beside you. He's being led by my hand. Even when he's unsure, I am steady. Even when you doubt, I am sure. Because this was never about just love. This was about alignment. This was about purpose. This was about showing you that I reward character, not performance. I honor purity, not pretense. I elevate those who remain faithful in the quiet. He's coming, but not because you chased, not because you prayed for a man, but because you honored me when no one clapped, when no one noticed, when your heart was breaking, but you kept trusting. He will walk in as a sign that I see you, a sign that I have not forgotten, a sign that every seed you sowed in silence has grown in secret. And now, the harvest is here. You may feel unprepared. You may feel undeserving. But I chose you with full knowledge of your fears. I chose you knowing your doubts. And I still said yes. I still called you worthy. I still called you mine. This man will not complete you. Only I can do that. But he will confirm that you are seen, that you are covered, that you are no longer walking alone. He is not just coming to love you. He is coming to help fulfill something I've planted in you. Your calling, your purpose, your destiny. You thought it was delayed. You thought it was denied. But it was being prepared in ways you could never see. Now the doors are opening. Not just one door, but many. Not just in love, but in opportunity, in restoration, in provision, in clarity. Because you chose me when it would have been easier to choose bitterness. You stayed soft when life made you hard. You forgave when they never said sorry. You helped when no one helped you. You gave when your hands were empty. That's what I honored. That's what I used. That's what drew him to you. He saw a strength the world doesn't talk about, a beauty that can't be sold or bought. He will come gently because he was told by me to come with care, because you are a treasure, because your value cannot be measured in dollars, because your soul carries something sacred. I protected you from counterfeits. I delayed you from distractions. I blocked those who were not sent, not to punish you, but to preserve you, because this moment was always coming, because this connection was always part of the plan. He is drawn to you, but he doesn't even know why. That's because it's me. I'm the reason his spirit turns towards you. I'm the reason his heart feels a pull he can't explain, because you are an answer, not a question. You are a key, not confusion. You are graceful, not chaos. You didn't ask to be chosen, but you were. You didn't beg for favor, but it found you. You didn't compete, but you won a battle others didn't see. And now, I am bringing you what your spirit longed for, even when your mouth was silent. Stay steady. Stay close to me. The man I whispered to is still listening. He's still watching, and I am still guiding. There is more to come. Much more. Let me finish this part, and you will see why the wait was worth every silent tear. This is not the end of the story. It's only the beginning. Keep walking in truth. Keep moving in grace. The one I sent is almost at your door, and when he arrives, you will remember this moment, and you will say, yes, this was God, and you will know you were seen all along. The wheels have started moving while you were crying, confused, thinking. Nothing was working. I was preparing. Relocation. Yes, child relocation. You are going to be moved, and not just physically. Your name, your level, your status, your entire story is about to be shifted. You didn't know someone was asking about you, but they were. This man, he's not loud. He's not the kind who shows off, but he has been gifted. And now I've positioned him to bless you. He was told, find someone who carries grace, not greed. Find someone who listens before they speak. Find someone who serves without needing applause. And he found you. I guided him straight to you, even though you didn't know. Even though you've been walking through discouragement, questioning your own stance. I want you to know now, every delayed season had a purpose. I wasn't ignoring you. I was preparing someone who had what you needed. and I was preparing you to be ready for what he would bring. Because if I sent it too soon, it would have scared you. You think you're stuck, but you're not stuck. You're in a place of divine waiting. Heaven's silence does not mean heaven's absence. I am still God, still speaking, still working. And in your stillness, you activated something. I need you to understand the power of unseen faith. The moment you chose to believe when nothing made sense was the moment this man received his instruction. He didn't know your name yet, but he felt your spirit. He felt your warmth. He saw your dignity in a world that trades it for attention. That's when the order was released. Make room for this one. And now, child, I'm telling you before it happens, because I want you to recognize what I've been building. Not all love begins with butterflies. Some love begins with clarity, with comfort, with stillness, and that's how he'll find you. Not when you're loud, but when you're at peace. Not when you're chasing, but when you're resting. He won't need to chase either, because when it's time, both of your souls will pause. And now, you've been healing, and so has he. You've been stretching, and so has he. You've been surrendering, and so has he. You've been losing people. He has too, and every loss made more space for each other. You weren't losing, you were making room. I whispered to him, watch for peace, not pressure. I whispered to you, choose presence over panic. And now you're both learning how to love with patience, without performing, without pretending. There is no need to rush this. There is no need to question it. I am not a god of confusion. I confirm what I send, and I am confirming this to you now. You were not forgotten. You were not overlooked. You were not asking for too much. You were asking at the right time for the right one. And I took note. He took note. He heard your spirit before he ever heard your voice. That's how deep this goes. This was not built in your hands. This was built in your prayers. And every tear watered the foundation. Don't you dare think it was wasted. He felt your sorrow. He felt your loneliness. Even though he didn't know why, he started praying harder. He started changing. He started letting go of everything that couldn't come with him. To this next chapter, he started rising because your name was pulling him higher. He didn't know it yet, but your destiny was already linked. Every no in his life was pushing him in your direction. And now I've removed the noise, so you can hear this clearly. This is not random. This is divine. This is timing. This is sacred. This is the answer to the nights you cried when no one was watching. This is the fulfillment of the patience you thought no one noticed. I noticed. I saw you lower your voice instead of raising your anger. I saw you choose humility when pride was easier. I saw you stay when you wanted to run. I saw you let go when you wanted to fight. That version of you, that's what he's being drawn to. Not the perfect one, the surrendered one, because the one I'm sending isn't looking for perfection. He's looking for peace. He's not impressed by the performance. He's comforted by the truth. And you've become the truth. You've become love. You've become a gentle strength. You've become what you needed so long ago. He's not intimidated by your past. He's not afraid of your silence. He won't run from your story. He will hold it with honor. He will walk into your world and plant peace. He will listen before responding. He will wait without growing cold. He will feel familiar because your souls already know each other. You've crossed paths in ways neither of you could explain. That dream you had? Yes, that was him. That ache in your chest. That was the connection growing. He's coming with intention, not confusion. He's coming with clarity, not chaos. He's not here to complete you. You've already done that. He's here to mirror what has already bloomed in you. And when he arrives, you'll know it's him. Not because of his words, but because of the peace you feel in his presence. There will be no push, no pull, just alignment. And when you pray, you'll feel release, not resistance. You'll both know this is not about fixing each other. This is about honoring what has already been healed. He will see all the light that others tried to dim. He will love the parts you thought there was too much, because they are not too much for him. They are perfect. They are whole. They are divine. And child, I didn't forget you. I didn't pass you by. I just needed time to craft something deeper. Then romance. I was writing about restoration. I was designing a safe home in a human heart. He won't just hold your hand. He'll hold your dreams. He'll walk with you through every valley, not just the mountaintops, and you won't have to ask him to stay. He'll stay because he was made to. He was shaped in the waiting, like you were. So breathe. You haven't missed it. You're right on time. This love doesn't need to be chased. It's coming because it was always meant for you. Rest. Prepare. Let me soften you so you're not hardened by the past. When love shows up, let me teach you how to receive what you prayed for without fear. Let me be your reminder that you are worthy of consistency, worthy of care, worthy of the one who was formed in fire just like you. You are no longer waiting in vain. You are waiting for victory, and I will not delay what I have already confirmed. Stay soft, stay open, stay expectant, stay aligned. The one who listens, the one who serves, the one who loves without needing praise, he's already on the way. And you're ready now, more ready than you've ever been. You didn't need to change your heart, you just needed to trust. It's timing, and now, he's coming to meet you there, right where faith held you, when feelings tried to break you, right where surrender began and the striving ended, right where your spirit whispered, "I'm still here, God." And I answered, "I'm still here too, and love is coming, and this time, it stays." It happens so that when the door opens, you won't be scared. You'll remember this message. You'll remember that I told you you are about to be relocated. And when I say relocated, I don't just mean moving houses. I mean everything about your environment is about to change. Everything. The people you see, the places you go, the way your mornings feel, the way your nights rest. Everything about your circle, the air you breathe, the peace you feel, the opportunities, the favor, the protection. I am not just moving you, I am surrounding you with something holy, something stable, something new, because of what you did. Yes, that thing, that one thing you thought no one noticed. I did. I saw it. I felt it. The moment you chose integrity over comfort. The moment you chose love instead of ego. The moment you gave when you didn't have much to give. You didn't speak about it. You didn't show it off. You just did the right thing when no one was watching, and because of that, you earned trust. Not the kind of trust people give when you're perfect, but the kind of trust heaven gives when you're faithful. That's why the man is coming. Not because you begged, not because you were impressed, but because I saw and I said, now is the time. You don't owe anyone an explanation when I relocate you. Some will be confused, some will be jealous, some will try to understand, but they won't, because they didn't hear your quiet prayers. They didn't see your silent suffering. They didn't witness your growth in the dark. But I did. I saw every tear. I heard every sigh. I knew every word you couldn't say. And I've been working behind the scenes, working in ways you couldn't trace, rewriting your chapter in secret, turning your pain into a platform, turning your waiting into wisdom, turning your losses into lessons. And now, you will walk into a life you prayed for and forgot about. You thought I didn't hear that prayer when you whispered, "God, give me just one chance to feel safe, to feel settled, to feel like I belong." But I heard you. I heard you loud and clear. Even though you were quiet, even though your voice trembled, I heard the prayer you didn't even say out loud, and I held it. I cradled it with hope. I counted your tears like treasure, and I waited for the right moment, waited for the right time. This is that moment. You don't have to try anymore. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg for love, for peace, for stability. It's coming to you now, not by force, but by grace, because it's yours, because it always was. You're about to feel something you haven't felt it in years. Relief, not the temporary kind, not the surface kind, but real, lasting, soul-deep relief. You won't have to explain your glow. You won't have to defend your joy, because what's coming will speak for itself. Peace will follow you. Favor will find you. Love will stand beside you, and people will wonder, how did it happen? They won't know, but you will. You'll remember this message. You'll remember this voice. You'll remember the days you held on even when your hands were tired. You'll remember the nights you didn't quit, even when everything inside you wanted to. You'll remember who kept you. I did, when you almost gave up. I held you up. When you doubted yourself, I believed in you. When you lost everything, I started rebuilding, and I never stopped. You're stepping into restoration, real restoration, not just fixing what was broken, but receiving what you never had. Security, affection, understanding, patience, all of it. You were never forgotten, only being prepared. This move isn't random. This new season isn't luck. It's divine alignment. It's an answered prayer. It's time. Time for your heart to rest. Time for your soul to breathe. Time for your life to finally look like the vision I gave you. You held the vision, even when it hurts, even when everyone else let go. You kept believing, you kept hoping, you kept walking, and I counted every step. You're not being skipped. You're being chosen. You're not being punished. You're being repositioned. That pain you felt was not the end. It was the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where you don't have to chase what's meant for you, where love comes to you freely, where peace lives in your home, where laughter fills your lungs. This is your reward season, not because you were perfect, but because you were honest, you were real, and reality always rises. This move, this shift, this blessing is not just for your comfort, it's for your calling, because what I'm about to do in your life is bigger than you, bigger than your past, bigger than your pain, bigger than your plans. I'm using your story to lift others. I'm using your journey to guide souls. That's why it had to be hard, so that when others feel lost, you'll be their light, and you'll speak not from theory, but from experience, because you've been there, and you made it, and now you're going to live in what you built with faith. Not just talk about it, but touch it, breathe it, wake up in it. It's your season now, not just to survive, but to thrive. Not just to hope, but to see. Not just to cry, but to laugh again. Don't look back. What's ahead is greater. The man is coming. Life is shifting. The peace is arriving. This isn't just a good season. It's a good season. One you didn't have to fake. The wealthy man isn't just a giver. It's real. He's a key, and it's yours. A tool I'm using to move you out of delay and into destiny. But don't let his money distract you. That's not the real miracle. The real miracle is how I'm honoring you publicly, because you honored me privately. Even when you didn't feel me near, you still chose kindness. Even when you were exhausted, you still prayed. Even when you were rejected, you still loved. That's the reason. You could have turned cold. You could have given up. You could have copied others and tried to force your way to the top. But you didn't. You stayed soft. You stayed faithful. And I honor that. Don't underestimate how heaven rewards hidden obedience. I see what others miss, and I do not let pure hearts go unnoticed. Forever. That's why I whispered your name to someone whose hands can carry what your future needs. I didn't choose someone famous. I chose someone faithful, someone who knows how to keep their word, someone who isn't impressed by masks, but moved by truth. And now, he's coming to you soon. He has no idea how much his obedience will bless your life, but he will find out, because when he follows my voice, miracles happen on both sides. He's not your source, I am, but I've chosen him to help unlock something for you. Don't be scared of the shift. Don't question the timing. Don't look at your surroundings right now and doubt me. What you see now is not the final scene. This is the part of the story where I flip the script, where I turn the page, where I send someone who has what you lost and give it back with interest. Because I'm not a halfway God. I complete what I start. And I never forget a single seed you swed in silence. Every time you gave, when you didn't have, I saw every time you had, and you were hurting. I wrote it down. The enemy wanted you to believe that goodness is a waste of time, that kindness gets overlooked, that patience gets you nowhere. But now I will show you how heaven works. Your goodness was not wasted. Your kindness was not missed. Your patience was the very thing I used to build. Your next chapter. This man I'm sending, he's going to offer you a way out of struggle, out of uncertainty, out of loneliness, and into a space where you're seen, valued, and protected. But child, remember, it wasn't the act that brought this blessing. It was the heart behind it. That's why I'm moving you. Not because of what you did, but because of who you are when no one is looking. And that's the version of you. I'm proud of the version I want the world to see now. I'm not asking you to chase. I am not asking you to force. I am asking you to receive, to breathe, to believe that this is real, because it is. And I need you to let go of the lie that said, you're too late. You're not late. You're right on time. It just took a while to prepare the right person to carry the next blessing. You don't need 10 doors. You need the right one, and I have made that ready for you. This man is not your rescue. I already rescued you, but he is part of their wood. And when he comes, treat him with the same grace you treated me with, even when I was silent. That's the beauty I see in you. Your quiet faith, your unseen loyalty, your unshaken love. That's why you're Theon. There were others I could have chosen, but their hearts weren't ready. They wanted blessings without brokenness. They wanted spotlight without sacrifice. But you walked through fire and still worshipped. You were forgotten. You didn't become bitter. And that's what made heaven move for you. I had to wait for the perfect moment. And that moment is almost. Here I'm not going to send a hint. I'm going to send help, and not small help. Life-changing help, because of what you did when it didn't make sense. Because of the way you loved, even when your own heart was aching. You passed a test you didn't even know you were in. That's how deeply I trust you. So don't panic when your life starts to shift suddenly. It's not a mistake. It's not random. It's me. It's always been me. I know you're tired of starting over. I know you feel like you've lost time, but I can restore everything, even time, even opportunities, even people. That's the kind of God I am. And when I move, I don't ask permission, I open doors no one can shut. And this door will not shut. It will swing wide open. But I need you to walk through it. Don't let fear talk you out of it. Don't let doubt steal what you prayed for. Don't let people who don't know your struggle have an opinion on your blessing. This is between you and me, and I will walk with you through every step. You won't be alone in this change. Even if the journey feels new, my presence will feel familiar, because I go before you, I surround you, I carry you. And listen, this is just the beginning. You're not only being relocated physically, you're being relocated emotionally, spiritually, financially. That pressure that's been on your chest lately, I'm lifting it. That ache in your heart, I'm healing it. That fear in your mind, I'm replacing it with clarity. You've waited long enough. You've wept long enough. You've wondered long enough. I'm not just giving you a new address. I'm giving you new peace, new water, new purpose. Because the old, you cannot survive in the new place. So I've been pruning you, not punishing you, preparing you. You're going to feel unfamiliar, joy, and when you do, don't second guesses. You deserve to smile. You deserve to rest. You deserve to feel safe. This wealthy man will open the way, but I will fill the space. Don't worry about how. Just be ready. You'll recognize him. Not by what he wears, but by what he carries. Peace, honor, respect. He'll speak with humility. He'll offer something that feels too good to be true. But that's how I love abundantly. I never bless with crumbs, I bless with overflow. And this blessing will overflow in your life, into places you forgot about, into prayers you buried, into rooms where your name has never been spoken before. I will make your name rise, not for pride, but for purpose. You'll reach people. You'll inspire change. You'll break generational pain. You'll show others what happens when you keep your heart right. Even when your life doesn't look right, that's your true wealth. Child, your heart, your choices, your character. And now it's time to re-up. You sowed insolence. You'll harvest in public, I promise. So keep your posture gentle. Keep your spirit open. Keep your eyes on me. The man I've chosen isn't your destination. He's a vehicle I'm using to get you there. Don't idolize him. Don't fear him. Just honor the path I've chosen. And as you do, you'll find that every step starts to feel lighter. Everything confusing starts to make sense. Everything broken starts to feel healed. I told you, child, I don't start what I can't finish, and I'm finishing something big in your life. That delay wasn't denial, it was design. That silence wasn't rejection, it was redirection. And now the time is right. That's why this message is reaching you. That's why your heart is beating differently right now. Because you know this isn't random. This is confirmation. This is your sign. This is your moment. Type 555. If you trust Jesus, I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings. as we walk this path of love and understanding. Sometimes the road feels long, sometimes it's quiet, and we wonder if anyone is listening. But you are always near. Even in the silence, you are working. You see every longing, you hear every whisper, you know every hidden hope. We wait, not in fear, but in faith. We wait for the divine alignment of hearts. We trust your perfect timing. Give us strength when we feel weak. Give us patience when we feel restless. Give us peace when our hearts feel heavy. This journey isn't always easy, but it is beautiful. You are shaping something sacred, something eternal. Love that is real, love that is whole, love that is meant to stay. May the realization of love be gentle and true, not forced, not rushed, but unfolding in perfect grace. Touch the deepest parts of our souls with a love that heals, a love that reveals, a love that remains. Let it go beyond words. Let it go beyond the surface. Let this connection be rooted in the spirit, rooted in trust, rooted in honesty, rooted in you. May the bonds we form now be unbreakable, resilient in storms, enduring in silence, growing in time. We don't ask for perfect people. We ask for real ones, souls that match us, souls that recognize us, souls that mirror the love you placed inside. And as this year slowly draws to a close, we sense something is coming. A wave of truth, a wave of love, a season of open hearts. Let love be spoken out loud. Let hearts finally reveal what they've held in for so long. Let there be clarity. Let there be a reunion. And if there is someone meant for us, let their heart awaken. Let their soul remember. Let their fear dissolve. Let their love lead. You know who they are. You see their silent prayers too. Protect this journey. Protect this love. Protect our hearts as they wait. Protect their hearts as they prepare. We know you are never late. You are always on time. You are weaving a story that we can't yet see, but we feel it. We sense it. Something is aligning. Something is shifting. We won't give up. We won't settle. We won't lose hope. Because what you bring together, no one can tear apart. What you ordain, no one can stop. So we hold on to faith, even when it's quiet, even when it's hard. We hold on, because you are still writing. And your love story for us, it is far greater than the one we imagined. When it happens, we will know. We will feel peace. There won't be confusion. There won't be fear. There will be truth, so we can love fully. There will be joy without fear. There will be recognition without defense. The kind that only comes from the soul. Let us trust again. Make us ready. Let us open wide. Heal the wounds. To mend the broken places. Let our hearts not miss it. Let our eyes recognize it. Let our arms be ready to receive it. Not because we deserve it, but because you are that kind. You are the author of love. You are the giver of all good things. You are the protector of hearts and the restorer of all that was lost. So we say yes to the journey, to the timing, to the process. We say yes to the preparation, even when it feels long, even when it feels uncertain. We know you are leading us to something holy, to someone true. And until then, we keep growing. We keep believing. We keep walking in faith, not by sight. And when we feel tired, we rest in your love. When we feel afraid, we take refuge in your peace, because you are enough. Even before the love arrives, you are already enough. But thank you for planting this hope in us. This hope for love, this dream for connection. It came from you. It belongs to you. So we give it back to you, to hold, to shape, to protect, until the day it blooms, until the day it stands before us, alive and real. Let every delay be divine. Let every pause have purpose. Let every lesson teach us how to love better, how to love deeper, how to love like you. And when it comes, let us not run, let us not hide. Let us embrace it, fully, gratefully, bravely. Thank you for being near, even when others walk away. Thank you for staying close, even when we feel far. You never leave, you never forget. You always remember what we promised. You remember the tears. You remember the prayers. You remember the longing. So we trust you. We release control. We let go of the outcome and cling only to you. You are the one writing this love story, and we know it will be beautiful, in your way, in your time. So until then, fill us with peace, surround us with grace, guide our steps, guide our hearts. And when love comes knocking, let us be ready to open the door. Let us not look back. Let us not hesitate. Let us walk forward into what you have prepared. Not perfect, but honestly. Not flawless, but faithful. This is a new beginning, a new season, where love is no longer hidden, where hearts are no longer afraid, where truth rises and souls find their way back. We claim this love, we receive this promise, we trust this timing, and we thank you for it. Amen. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20, type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own sake. An important message is waiting for you in the next video where you'll hear it.